gathered here today as representatives of the Civil Society Organization Forum of Migori County. We are representatives of various organizations working in Migori County on climate change issues, as well as community members who are also involved in climate change activities within the county. So the activity here today was on the review of the Migori County Second Generation County Integrated Development Plan, and we are looking at how best to mainstream climate change actions into that plan. Capacity building these community members to be able to take part in the budget process, so that they can advocate for inclusion of some of the climate change adaptation or mitigation projects they're having to be financed within the county budgets. So besides the 2% that the county is mandated to allocate towards climate change, we're also looking at utilizing what they already have within their coffers to finance climate change adaptation options. Well, for us as a program, we have been working with communities in identification of their own projects within the community. Not all of these projects have been financed by the county government, but we are working on seeing how they can push for the county to support them for now. So as at right now, we haven't seen that being done because we've just finalized the budget process the other day, and they participated in this validation process for the budget. So we are waiting to see when the budget comes out, have they incorporated the actions that the communities have forwarded to them.
We are here today to say that so far we worked so hard last year until now. The Migori County has climate change policy, climate change act, and I think the fund regulation. So what we are saying in that act, there is a 2% that is supposed to be allocated from the annual budget for the county to go towards the climate change issues in the county. We are saying that the next financial year, we want to see whoever will be managing will be the chief executive of the county, that is the governor, to ensure that one, the allocation of 2% is in the budget. We shall make a follow-up. Two, the committees that are supposed to be formed right from the county up to ward level, we want to see the implementation of that act fully. Today, we have developed a memorandum that we shall be presenting to the Department of Economic Planning towards the inclusion in the third generation CIDP.
Basically, we wanted to make sure that we go through the County Integrated Development Plan to see if all other departments have mainstreamed climate change. We realize that climate change is cross-cutting, and most of the time the burden is left to the Environment Department to budget for that. And because it's cross-cutting, we had to go through the major departments, which is energy. We went through energy, went through agriculture, and we went through environment. Those three departments were identified from the second generation CIDP. What were the gaps? What was planned? Was it achieved? And if it was not achieved, what was the reason why it was not achieved? So for come across, we have given a recommendation in our memorandum so that whatever was not implemented in the second generation CIDP should be carried forward to the third generation CIDP, and make sure that these things are, they are all captured. And we also realize that most of the departments are not taking into consideration climate change issues. So they're basically budgeting for their department, but they're not addressing. There's no clear information if whatever they're budgeting for is addressing climate change. So we want all the departments to come out clean and, identify, because we have a budget for it, so that moving forward, all departments are putting into consideration matters to do with climate change.